حضنها لشعبها والمغترب ما تخاف من
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. The English Language Department at Saad ibn Mu'adh Independent Primary School for Boys presents the remedial work for the second midterm test for grade 5. Let's start with the first text, which is entitled Seed Life Cycle. Plants start as seeds. Seeds need to have a safe place to grow. Usually, plants need to be buried in soil before they can grow. The seed needs three things to grow into a plant. It needs food, water, and sunlight. At first, a plant has all the food it needs inside the seed. A seed gets minerals and moisture from the soil, and the sunlight warms the seed. Rain waters the seed. When the seed has all of these things, the seed will germinate. Germinate means that the roots and stem start coming out of the seed. Now let's move to the comprehension questions. Question number 1, read and put a tick if it's true or a cross if it's false. First statement, the text speaks about the animal life cycle. Of course it's false because we speak about seed life cycle, not the animal life cycle. Statement number 2, the underlined word moisture means water. It's true. The underlined word moisture means water, as it is said in the text. Question number 2, answer the following questions. Number 1, in paragraph 2, where do seeds get moisture from? We have to refer back to the text, and the answer is a seed gets minerals and moisture from the soil. Question number 2, what do seeds need to grow? As it is mentioned in the text, it needs food, water, and sunlight. Question number 3, in which paragraph do we learn about the coming out of seeds? The text only has 2 paragraphs, so the coming out of seeds is mentioned in paragraph 2. Now let's deal with the second comprehension text, which is entitled Paul Cooks. Paul's wife knows Paul loves to read cookbooks. She decides to get him one for his birthday. Paul tells her he will try to make a new recipe for 3 days in a row. On Monday, Paul makes blueberry pancakes for breakfast. He gets the blueberries from the farmer's market. On Tuesday, Paul makes beef soup for dinner. He puts cubes of beef, carrots, and onions. The recipe calls for cream, but Paul does not like cream. He uses water instead. On Wednesday, Paul makes a tomato salad with cucumbers and onions. He picks the cucumbers and tomatoes from his garden. He likes this dish best. It was also the easiest for him to make. So the question is, choose the correct answer. Number 1, where does Paul get his cookbook? A, Paul buys it. B, his daughter gives it to him. C, his wife gets it for him. Paul's friend buys it for him. Back to the text, and of course it's C, his wife gets it for him for his birthday. Question number 2, on what day does Paul make pancakes? Of course it's on Monday. Question number 3, why doesn't Paul use cream? A, because he doesn't like it, or there was none at the store. C, there was none in the garden. And D, there was none at the farmer's market. The answer simply is he doesn't like it. Now we move to the language use. And the first question, complete the following sentences using the words in the box. These are the words to be used. The first one, sorry, wish, lazy, charity, and pick up. The first sentence is, let's the toys from the floor. So the right word is pick up. Let's pick up the toys from the floor. Number two, don't be and do your homework. This is an advice. So don't be lazy and do your homework. Number three, I can't help you. If you can't help someone, you just say, I am sorry, I can't help you. My big is to be an artist. So my big wish is to be an artist. Question number two, choose the word that belongs in the blanks. His is to balance plates on his head. A, argue. B, keep. C, nothing. And D, talent. So the right word is talent. And our sentence will read like this. His talent is to balance plates on his head. Number two, watching horror films is very A, excite. B, exciting. C, excited. And D, excites. So the right adjective to be used here is exciting. Watching horror films is very exciting. Number three, I am good at drawing. I am bad at maths. So we have four linkers here, and, but, so, and because. Here we need to express contrast, so we have to use but. Our sentence will read like this. I am good at drawing, but I am bad at math. Sentence number four. We get up 6 in the morning. We have four prepositions, on, in, for, and at. We usually use on with days. For example, Monday, we say on Monday, or with dates. For example, your birthday. In, we use it normally with months. For example, June. And also with years. For example, 2018. We say in June, in 2018. For, it is used with a period of time. For example, we say for 2 days, or for 3 days, or 4 months. At is normally used with time or clock, which is the case of our sentence now. You can see here at 6 o'clock. So our sentence will read like this. We get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Now let's move to the third question. Do as shown between brackets, which means that we have to use the words given between brackets. And here we have perhaps. We have to insert it in this sentence. So our sentence will read like this. Perhaps we will play football next Saturday. As you may have noticed, we used perhaps in the beginning of the sentence. Sentence number 2, your friend doesn't do his homework. Here you are asked to give him a piece of advice, so we have to use should. Okay, so our sentence will read like this. You should do your homework. And bear in mind that should is followed by verb in the infinitive, or we can say is the base form. We don't change anything in the verb. You should do your homework. Sentence number 3. We are going to visit London next summer. Here we have to use maybe, which has the same meaning as perhaps, and its position is also the same. at the beginning of the sentence. And don't forget to start with a capital letter. Our sentence will read like this: maybe we are going to London next summer. Now let's move to the writing part of our remedial work. And our topic reads like this: write a letter in English from 5 to 6 sentences to your friend to tell him about a visit to an interesting place. So the layout of the letter is very important. We have to start our letter with dear, and then the name of your friend. And then you skip a line and you start with the greetings. How are you, or hello. You can use how are you or hello. You can use also hi. So you may have noticed that we started our writing with last week, so we have to use the past simple of the verbs. I went is the past simple of the verb to go. In your paragraph, you need to talk about first a place. For example, it can be a mall, a museum, a park, or any other place you visited before. 2, who you went with. You can say that you went with your family or with your friend. Number 3, what you did. And finally, your feeling. How you felt after your visit. You were happy, you were satisfied, excited. And the last step of our letter is salutations. Bye for now, and you have to write now your name. Thank you, and with our best wishes.